90-Day Fiancé's Angela Deem reveals shocking reason she thinks Michael Ilesanmi's an infection after announcing major news about return to franchise. 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Star Angela Deem compared Michael Ilesanmi to an infection in her latest shocking accusation against him on social media. Angela and Michael were together for almost a decade until they split up in February 2024. The split wasn't mutual since Michael went missing from Angela's house without informing her. A distraught Angela had even offered $10,000 to whoever would reveal Michael's whereabouts without knowing that he would tell the police he'd left because he feared her. The Georgia woman has since been trying to get Michael deported. Angela has dragged Michael to court and might not be able to openly talk about him on social media, so she does it through passive-aggressive reposts instead. Angela's latest post, which she shared on her Instagram story, is from @Reels by Tonya. The post read, "All of a sudden they stopped talking to you." The post asked the reader to not trip. It further explains that God will sometimes cut off an infection to keep it from spreading. The situation described in the post made it look like Angela was referring to Michael ghosting her out of the blue by staging a disappearance from her house when she was out running errands and he was at home looking after the grandkids. What Angela calling Michael an infection means for their relationship. Angela kept giving Michael multiple chances. The post referred to the person who is in the wrong as an infection. In Angela's case, Michael and Angela were both red flags. It was obvious that he did not love her because of his wandering eye. Meanwhile, instead of admitting that they would never have a happily ever after, Angela kept forgiving his mistakes. She punished Michael by mistreating him. This involved her constantly shouting and yelling at him over the phone, and when they were together in person, these arguments came close to getting physical. Angela thought that Michael was an infection. She should have cut him off a long time ago. She has no reason to tear up the divorce papers she prepared for him on the last resort. She ended most of the seasons they were in together by declaring, "I'm done," but the couple was back together for a new season as if nothing wrong had happened between them. Life gave Angela many chances to stop the infection from spreading, but she was hungry for fame and greedy for more spin-offs that kept her on reality TV and made her money. Our take on Angela hinting it's over for good between her and Michael. Will Angela trip for Michael despite her trying not to? Angela recently hinted at being lonely in an emotional TikTok clip in which she lip-synced to a sad song. It looked like she was trying to get Michael's attention. She also posted these messages to Michael on her Instagram stories thinking he would read them and confront her. However, this time, Angela's message to Michael was not so subtle. The message "Don't trip" is a reminder from Angela to herself not to get back together with Michael but, instead, get the 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Star deported to Nigeria by proving he's a fraud instead. 90-Day Fiancé, Angela Deem celebrates Nigerian deportation in the United States. Will Michael Ilesanmi get deported too? 90-Day Fiancé alumni Angela Deem posted a reel insinuating a celebration of Michael Ilesanmi being deported. Angela married Nigerian man Michael after meeting each other on Facebook. While the couple planned to marry, they experienced lots of cultural differences and issues along the way. Even after marrying, Michael would prove to be unfaithful by cheating on Angela multiple times. However, Angela sparked her own controversies due to her explosive behavior. After moving together to Georgia when Michael earned his American citizenship, the marital issues only worsened. Whenever things didn't go her way, Angela would constantly explode verbally at Michael. She also kept threatening to divorce and deport him during every single argument, big or small. However, after Angela screamed at him during a tell-all, Michael packed his things and left for Texas to start a new life away from her. Angela celebrates news of Michael possibly getting deported. On January 23, 2025, Angela posted a screenshot of news that could result in Michael's deportation. The screenshot shows a post by @Celebrity Blow reading, "Trump has imposed a ban preventing all Nigerian politicians from visiting the U.S. for any reason." The post continued by stating that over 2 million Nigerians are said to be facing deportation. Angela captions this screenshot, "2025 going strong." Fans debunk Angela's post. Fans quickly took notice of Angela's post and found out that the source of the screenshot was fake. Reddit user u/sportstvannova showcased Angela's post captioning, "Angela insinuating Michael to be deported, what I expected." It didn't take long for someone to comment stating that Angela's source for the news was actually fake. "That's not even a real source, of course she took the bait," says u/lovemansalts. What Angela's post means for Michael. Even if the news Angela shared was true, it wouldn't mean much for Michael. He has been a United States citizen for a couple of years now. This makes it harder for him to get deported even if the ban was real. Not only is the source of her post false, but it is not a good look for her at all. Then again, when has she ever been in the good graces of the 90-day fanbase? Angela has also made her own efforts to get Michael deported from America clear. She has been attempting to fund a lawsuit against Michael since their time on the show together. However, ever since the scamming allegations with TikToker Rizzo Girl, her financial situation has proved to be rough. Michael, on the other hand, has gotten lots of support and even funding online for the lawyer fees he needs. Due to how Angela has treated Michael throughout the show, fans have a softer spot for him. Due to the fans looking more in favor of Michael and him running away, Angela is not able to let this man go. She will continue to speak about Michael if it means gaining more attention from it. To this day, she still posts stories insinuating that people don't know the whole story. That Angela is somehow the main victim in all of this. However, she will only continue to prove her desperation in the lawsuit and online. What happened to Michael Ilesanmi after 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 8, 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Documented the end of Michael Ilesanmi and Angela Deem's 7-year-long relationship, but where is the Nigerian man after Season 8? Michael is from Lagos, Nigeria. He contacted Angela from Georgia on Facebook Messenger by sending her a good morning message. Angela and Michael were in a long-distance relationship for a few months when Angela flew to see Michael in person in their first spin-off together. Angela wanted to bring Michael to America to marry him, but she soon started showing her true colors. Angela began mistreating Michael on camera due to her trust issues, always assuming he was cheating on her. She never missed a chance to berate him and make him feel inferior to her. Angela accused Michael of being a scammer who was using her for a green card yet didn't end the relationship because it guaranteed her a reality TV career. However, Angela's 90-Day Fiancé career did come to an end because of what Michael did once Happily Ever After. Season 8 was over. Michael plotted an escape from Angela's Georgia house. Why did Michael run away from Angela? Just a few days after Michael and Angela returned to Georgia after filming the tell-all in New York, Michael went missing. Michael disappeared without a trace from Angela's Hazelhurst house on February 23, 2024. Angela revealed it on February 26, 2024, via a TikTok video in which she claimed Michael's activity wasn't captured on her home security camera either, which added to the mystery. Interestingly, it was also Michael's birthday on the day Angela announced he had left her. A police investigation was launched to find Michael. Angela also offered a $10,000 reward to those who'd help find him. "I just had to leave." Michael called up the police himself to let them know he had gone of his own free will. He claimed he did it because he feared for his life. Michael shared more details about his decision to leave at the end of the multi-part tell-all. He said that his wife had gotten angry as usual and started giving him an attitude and saying all sorts of things. It got to a point where he had no option but to leave. Michael went to the closet, picked up his backpack, essential documents, and his jacket, and "I left the house." Angela took Michael to court demanding an annulment. How much did Michael get from GoFundMe? In August 2024, In Touch revealed that Angela had filed for an annulment from Michael to prove that there was never a marriage. Angela wished to make sure that it would ruin Michael's immigration status since she would be able to prove there had been no marriage between them. However, the private investigator that Angela hired found no proof that Michael was cheating on Angela or had scammed her. Still, Angela went to court, accusing Michael of fraudulently inducing her into marriage so he could get legal resident status in America. As soon as this was reported online, Michael, via In Touch, accused Angela of inflicting alleged physical and mental abuse on him and claimed he had experienced cruel treatment during the marriage. He also denied he was a fraud and asked for both temporary and permanent spousal support. This was after Michael had reached out to his fans to ask him for financial help. Michael started a GoFundMe for $25,000 for his legal fees. However, Michael didn't stop the fundraiser when it reached its goal. This led to him receiving over $52,000, which was more than double his ask. Michael revealed his clean and neat home in Texas. Where is Michael living now? 90 Day Fiancé didn't reveal Michael's location during the tell-all. It was mentioned that he was living with some friends at an undisclosed location. By October 2024, Michael became comfortable sharing details of his current living situation. Michael posted videos of him dancing which showed his spotless kitchen and immaculately designed living room. It even led to rumors that Michael was living with a woman because a bachelor pad shouldn't have looked so spick and span. However, 90 Day Fiancé has exposed Angela's messy house where she lives with her 2 daughters, which she expected Michael to clean up. Is Michael going to get deported to Nigeria? Will Michael have to say goodbye to his American dream? Michael recently posted a YouTube video revealing whether he is getting deported, as per Angela's requests. I want to talk about the situation of the country about the deportation. I don't want to say it, Michael said in the video after realizing fans wanted to know if he was safe and if this is gonna affect you, blah blah blah. He reminded his supporters that he came to the US on a spousal visa. I'm eligible for a 10 years green card, which I already have it, Michael confessed. 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Star Michael has had his green card since last year. It allows him to work and do pretty much anything in America. Michael can legally continue staying in America, and he claims he will be okay as long as he isn't a part of anything criminal. While Michael's annulment case is still in court, he doesn't know what happens next in his journey. However, Michael is positive that everything will be sorted and good and he will keep giving his supporters regular updates via social media. 90 Day Fiancé, Angela's teasing a new TV gig. I'm not sure she's ready for that after heartbreak over Michael's split. 90 Day Fiancé star Angela Deem is feisty and controversial, and when Michael Ilesanmi left her after landing in America, she took a heavy hit, reeling from the pain right now. I'm concerned that she hasn't healed enough to embark on another reality TV stint. Lately, Angie's been teasing a new TV appearance. She's a strong woman, to be sure, but what she's gone through since her man took off, and Michael started flaunting his American dream, has been grueling. Angela will be in the spotlight, trying to put the past behind her, but every day, she's confronted with the words and actions of a man who seems committed to showing the world that each day and night without Angela is more blissful than the last. She has been through the ringer. Angela's been hurting since Michael left her. Toughing it out must be taking a toll. I get it that some people have no sympathy for Angela, they think she's abusive, and there's no doubt that she's crossed lines. However, she clearly loved Michael, and it was wrenching to watch her come to terms with the end of her marriage. Facing the truth about what her relationship with Michael really was, that was very important, but it hurt her, and I'm worried that she's not okay. In a TikTok, Angela let the world know that she's coming back to your screen TV. The details are still hazy. Angela's a pro at giving the public what it wants, so she'll probably do a series of exciting teasers, waiting until the last moment to explain which show she'll be on. It could be 90DF, or something else entirely. She might end up starring on House of Villains. There are plenty of options for the charismatic queen who steals every scene she's in. What I'm worried about is how she's doing under all that bravado. There's a softie inside that armor, and that side of Angela is something she is always fighting. I'm not saying that Angela can't handle being on television, or on a streaming platform. The Georgia Peach can handle absolutely anything. She is a survivor, But maybe the pressure of trying to play the devil-may-care Mima while her heart's in a million little pieces will be painful. Picture a clown with a painted-on smile. That clown might be sad, but the mask is on, and no one can know. The show must go on. Angela may feel like she needs to act a certain way no matter how she feels inside. That pressure to perform could make the process of appearing on TV more challenging. It could sap the strength that's so awe-inspiring. Is Angela prepared for the scrutiny she'll get? After her Michael split, she'll be under more pressure. Everyone's expecting the usual carnival that Angela provides: the intense emotions, the tantrums, the jokes, the ego, the wild fashion, the flirting, the rages, the prism of colors and emotions that are 90 Day Fiancé's Angela Deem. Michael was someone she invested years of time and energy in. Daniele Gates takes aim at Angela Deem for lurking in her comments. I find her repulsive. Angela Deem is getting on Daniele Gates' last nerve. The 90 Day Fiancé star shared some complaints during a recent Instagram Live. Daniele told her followers that she needed one of them to find Angela and bring her to the live because she needed to figure out what this H's problem was with her. I've really had enough, Daniele continued, claiming Angela has been lurking in her comment thread. Daniele was confused as to why Angela was on her page at all since she doesn't follow her. I don't want anything to do with her, Daniele admitted, adding, I find her repulsive. Like, she really needs to get it together. Really, Danielle added. What are you doing in my comments? Danielle's video was shared by @90sipsofrialidia on Instagram in a reel captioned, Daniele Gates has had enough of Angela Deem in the comments of her posts. 90 Day Fiancé fans took to the comments section to sound off, with many of them throwing shade at Daniele. Several of Danielle's critics pointed out that she could simply block Angela instead of engaging in drama. A couple of commenters sided with Angela, however. One such Instagram user said that Angela needs therapy and to stop drinking and should focus on being healthy for her grandkids. Another 90 Day Fiancé fan surmised that Daniele talking to Angela's ex, Michael Ilesanmi, likely set Angela off because she's very bitter and jealous. Daniele wants to know what Angela's beef is before blocking her. Danielle's original video was posted on Sunday in a reel aimed at Angela. She began her caption, @Deem Angela, this will be the only time I look for you, so take advantage. Whatever your beef is with me, I'm right here. She addressed blocking in the comments of her post, replying to a follower, yeah, and I will as soon as she addressed WTF her problem is. Daniele took aim at Angela last year. Daniele has spoken out about Angela's soon-to-be ex-husband, Michael, in recent months, as monsters and critics reported. Amid rumors that Michael scammed Angela to get to America, Daniele spoke out, telling her followers, he put in the work. Honestly, he earned it. He earned those papers. Daniele also accused Angela of domestic abusive behavior, claiming that if the tables were turned and Michael treated Angela the way she treated him, we would all know exactly what was going down. Angela Deem hints at return to reality TV, coming soon. It's been a while since 90 Day Fiancé viewers saw Angela Deem on their TV screens. The contentious reality TV star hasn't appeared on television since season 8 of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Viewers watched as Angela and her soon-to-be ex-husband, Michael Ilesanmi, finally ended their tumultuous marriage. Since then, Angela has been active on social media, particularly TikTok. In one of her latest TikToks, the 59-year-old grandmother teased her fans and followers about a return to the small screen. In the video, Angela shared a collage of throwback photos, which were set to the soundtrack This Is Me by Kyla Settle and the Greatest Showman Ensemble. Angela didn't speak in the video, allowing her caption to do the talking. The tease draws the attention of Angela's fans. Angela's fans and followers showed their support in the comments section, telling her, really? Love this, yes. You go queen, and, love it. Keep shining beautiful. Angela implied she wasn't returning to 90 Day Fiancé but filming a movie. Angela must have had a change of heart or plans because she's changed her tune. Last year, she told her TikTok followers she wouldn't return to the 90-Day Fiancé franchise following season 8 of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Listen, after this season, bye-bye, Angela claimed. Angela declined, despite fans begging her to return to the 90-Day Fiancé spin-off, 90 Day, The Single Life. No, the I will not, was Angela's response to her fans' suggestion. I'm not doing The Single Life, no I'm not. This ain't just me wantin' to do a show, okay? Instead of a return to 90-Day Fiancé, Angela claimed she would appear in a movie. Yeah, remember, I told you I'm gonna be in a movie, Angela said in another TikTok. At the time, Angela claimed it would be a little bit before her movie was released and teased, maybe it will be my own, maybe not, maybe somebody else's. Whatever Angela has up her sleeve, returning to reality TV in any capacity will make some waves. As for her estranged husband, Michael, Angela says the Nigerian native won't be returning to 90-Day Fiancé. According to her, Michael is too much of a troublemaker. Nobody wants a troublemaker like that on the show, Angela said of Michael. He caused too much trouble. 90-Day Fiancé, I've changed my mind, I don't think Michael Ilesanmi should remain in the US, he needs to return to Nigeria immediately. I can give Michael Ilesanmi from 90-Day Fiancé more reasons to return to Nigeria than to stay in the United States. I was excited when Michael finally got his spousal visa after years of